Oh, yes, that's inside Heinz Field, the developing story on SportsCenter in another part of Pennsylvania. Ben Simmons has met with a Sixers recommended specialist to discuss mental health concerns. You might recall the All-Star had been working with mental health professionals via the union, but initially hadn't accepted consultation with any specialists arranged by the Sixers, and that's why they continued to fine him, that and other issues, last week. Still no timetable, as you know, for return. You know all the drama during training camp, the suspension, being thrown out of practice, not mentally ready to play, fined for missing a game over the Pistons, ... For more on this, we welcome in the NBA's best insider. Woj is here. Okay, so Adrian, what changed to decide that Ben was going to say, you know what, I'm going to go with these team-appointed specialists?
Well, Zubin, the Sixers resumed fining Ben Simmons on a number of fronts Thursday, beginning with that game against the Pistons. It's a $360,000 fine for each game missed. If the organization is making the case that he's not fulfilling the responsibilities of his contract, which to the Sixers included, accepting their assistance to try to understand and work with him on the mental health issues that Ben Simmons came to them with on October 22nd. So by meeting with the team physicians today, I think Ben Simmons starts to satisfy, some of those requirements within the collective bargaining agreement, some of the reasons that the Sixers were fining him. He has been meeting, as you said, with a Players Association doctor, and he'll continue to do that. I'm told he'll continue to work out at the Sixers facility, but I think certainly a motivation here, for Ben Simmons to go in is, I think, number one, to try to work with the team, and number two, the reinstatement of the fine certainly is expensive.
It's really unbelievable. The team has won 6 in a row. They've got a great 3-game homestand, quality competition, Knicks, Bucks, Raptors, yet all we're talking about is this. All right, so the question that seemingly doesn't have an answer, but we'll take your best one for the moment. Where does this go from here between Simmons and the organization?
I mean, Zubin, it's unclear if Ben Simmons will continue meeting with the Sixers team recommended specialist. I'm told that he will continue to meet with the mental health specialists that he's been working with the Players Association. He'll continue to be at the practice facility and do some level of work on the court. The Sixers have been fining him for some things that they felt he should have been doing, was required to do, and wasn't. But, as of right now, there's still no timeline on a return. There's no expectation that it's anytime soon. The Sixers do continue to talk with teams around the league, but there's not really been any significant movement or traction in trade talks with Ben Simmons since the season started.
You know where there will be significant movement and traction? St. Bonaventure, looking for its best season in 50 years since the Lanier days. The school's most famous graduate who's sharing a screen with me is certainly fired up. Adrian, thank you so much.
Thank you, Zubin.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.